I hope this goes well. Greetings, ladies and germs of planet Earth and beyond. KingZeroPhoenix here, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. Now, I really wasn't 100% confident in my ability to do another live stream after the first two attempts failed so bad. But you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let a couple of bad experiences prevent me from trying again. Plus, I've gone over it a few million times, and hopefully, this time should be different. Also, another reason I'm late. I said I'd start at 5 o'clock, and yet it's already a couple minutes past. The reason, well, if you can tell, I had to trim. If you saw my previous videos, my beard was growing a little too wild. I was gonna keep it that way for the duration of winter, but there is a point where it can get a little too unruly, so I decided to shave it off. Anyhow, if you can tell by the title of this stream, time for some spelunking on dry land, we are going to be venturing down into the cave systems, one of the caves here on the island. But before that, unfortunately, we also have to do a resource run. One of the main resources I actually need is obsidian, and that can only be found in the far north of the island, a place where I actually have yet to explore. I've been to the northernmost part of the island because after I killed myself once by accident, I decided to spawn to the far north to see what it was like. And trust me, there's a reason why it's labeled hard, among the hardest of all the zones you can spawn in when you enter this ark. Aside from the bone-chilling cold, there's also hyenodons, direwolves, the Argentavis, not to mention it's overflowing with carnivores, and there's also the Tyrannus, which is able to control those carnivores. Not to mention, as I just recently remembered, that particular area is also home to by far the largest and most dangerous carnivore on the entire island, Giganotosaurus. If I can successfully tame that beast, no one would be able to stop me. That being said, it's not exactly an easy task to do so, considering if that thing takes too much damage, it goes into a berserk mode, basically decimating everything, both living creatures as well as players in its path. Also, I am sorry loading always takes so damn long, but the fact is I just got here after my little grooming trip, and fair warning though, thankfully the game has not actually crashed. It would have shown me a window if it had crashed. But unfortunately, when it comes to things like this, especially when I'm opening it up like a non-dedicated session, it takes a little longer than normal to load. Not too worried about it though. If you're wondering what I'm staring at, I've got another window holding the live stream as it's being uploaded. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. The reason being, as I mentioned before, my other two attempts at live streaming were so bad. The first one I deleted. I kept the second one up just for posterity's sake. I've tried to see how much of it actually managed to get through, but I've never actually seen it full through. I'm hoping this time will be different. I can already see this, and no chances are I'm the only one who's watching at the moment. And I'm not surprised either. For the bigger name YouTubers like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, heck, even GT Live with the Game Theorists, those guys will have viewers flooding in like nobody's business. That's because they're known. Me, I'm just a nobody. I'm lucky if someone actually does decide to join in, or watch at the very least join in. Of course, gathering fact, I've offered and nobody else has joined it, which means I must be one of the very few people in my area, or in fact, around here, who actually does own the game. I'm actually surprised. Considering how much fun this game is, I'm surprised more people don't have it. Again, I'm sorry this is taking so long to load, but I do encourage you to join me in meditation while we wait. Breathe in. Inner peace. Patience. Feel the universe in motion around you. Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Inner peace. Do we have liftoff? Almost. Plus, I have added a few new additions to my stronghold and my war pack in general that I think would catch your attention. The last time I went diving into a cave system, I've got more dung beetles, new aranios, arthropleura, among other things, new pulmonoscorpius, because unfortunately I'm wild megatherium. Aha! We're back. Finally. Now I can actually hear. Not sure why, but it always seems to have a delayed response when bringing in the sound. Anyhow, as you can see, I finally got myself a new stone hut. I'm not sure I mentioned this in the last time, but yeah. We're still going strong. Oh, there are my onyx, or my bats for simplicity's sake. Since these things tend to fly in very high elevations and can go over my stronghold wall. Oh dear. Already with the low video output, Not sure why that is, though. Possible. Sorry, I'm doing something else. Sorry about that. My bad. Unfortunately, I was trying to do something, and unfortunately, it looks like the stream stopped for a while. Well, worth a try. Thought for sure it would work. I wonder why it's not even connecting. Nope. Apparently, I was wrong. Seems to be doing fine now. Sorry to waste your time with this little bit. But anyhow, on the plus side, I've got proper troughs and a proper preserving bin to keep my food fresher longer. Yep, more tranquilizer jars. Alright, resource run. Got everything on. Excellent. I still don't know why it's like this. I wonder why the output is so low. I'm sorry. Looks like live streams are just not my thing. It doesn't make sense why output is so low. As far as it's concerned over here, it's fine. But here it's just so weak. Must be some reason. Well, now that I'm not doing anything, it's actually working. I guess too much must be happening at once for it to function properly. At least that's what I hope is going on. Ultra low latency. Seems latency isn't really the issue here. Ultra low latency. I guess I'll just soldier force as best I can. I'm pretty sure you can actually hear what I'm doing, but for some reason the stream just can't seem to keep up. Hi, Alana. Gotcha. Hiya, Tim. There we go. I can't turn that off. I need this on to try and keep track of how well it's actually doing. But anyhow, I'm still going forward with it, and I just hope this thing can keep up. I just wish I knew why the stream isn't keeping up with me. There they are. On Parasite Ethereum, Paul and Paula, I've finally given them platform saddles. With this, Tim now has an actual mobile spot that he can rest on. Huh. Thank God that didn't kill me. There's the new Walter. And some of my arthropleura. Sorry. During my little shaping attempt, I don't know how, but hair got in my throat. Alvida, Arthur, Alphonse, and Altera. Trust me, these things are no joke. Despite their lumbering, lanky size, these guys are excellent. For defense, I've seen them spray their acid. Yes, that's right, they have acid. And I can already tell it's like natural. I'm virtually the only one around here who actually owns the game. The only one on. I don't mind too bad. Much, I guess. But anyhow. I think speed plays a good thing. Entourage. Now you're all following me. Alright. Above all else, perhaps there's too much going on in the browser itself that's causing it to slow down. Unlikely. But at the very least, it does offer some inspiration. All these. Still low output. Just don't understand why. Not that anybody else is watching, but I could use a little insight as to why I'm having such a hard time with the live streaming. At the start it was fine, but not the minute I started actually playing it got slower. It doesn't actually make any sense. Encoding overload. Encoding overloaded. Well, perhaps that's why. I'm not sure what the faster encoder. Don't know how that helped, assuming it actually did. At least I hope it did. It's still streaming, so I look at plus. Don't mind me, I'm actually just currently uploading the latest Saurian video. Oh, I recorded actually a few minutes ago, as a matter of fact. First one I've done in a long while. Interesting game is actually another reason why I got so interested in the current game I'm playing. Because dinosaurs have always fascinated me, and other creatures as well. It's just still, I find odd how this game is getting me the most views out of everything I'm doing, but my Ark game isn't barely getting me anything. I can't be too picky about it though. I'm still getting views, if any. I'm just saying I don't even know what to think. It looks like that hasn't helped my issue at all. Video output's too low, and I don't understand why. Maybe this is why. Ultra low latency. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Low latency. Wait a minute. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Low latency. Despite all this, I don't think it's still working. It's just barely able to keep up with me. I haven't done anything at the moment. Still doesn't actually explain why. Anyhow. There. See, the stream just can't keep up with me. I don't understand why that is. It's fine 1 second and then back, crappy the next. It doesn't make any sense. I have anything at the moment. Still doesn't actually explain why. No matter, I'm wasting time. I'm actually wasting time here. Let's see. Sorry that I'm busy researching something. It doesn't actually show me anything. Yeah, I see that. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay. Looks like the closest I can go is up the volcano for what I need. Directly north of my current location. Landing looks like landing on Polo is going to be a little trickier than I initially thought. Especially considering I also have... Come on, Tim, it's just a platform. Thank you. I also got my Ankylosaurus to join in. Perhaps it actually... What the... It's saying the exact same thing. Encoder overloaded. On the video settings. I guess that's what I need to do. I'll be right back. Sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. But it looks like live streaming just is not possible for me at the moment. I don't know the exact mechanics of it, and it's gonna be... I'm sorry. Like I said, that live streaming is not my strong suit, but this is not gonna stop me from giving up. So unfortunately, I'll stop the live stream, and I'll just upload the rest via video. Make it the usual way. That being said, see, the stream health, it just... When I do nothing, it goes fine, but the minute I actually start playing, it just slows down. For anyone, like I said, I really doubt nobody actually watches. But still, if anyone actually does decide to view this, for reasons I can't possibly fathom, I could use some major help with the live streaming. I mean, for the game, for Ark Survival, it's the best way to truly get the full experience out of this. But clearly, for the time being, that's not going to happen. So, for the time being, I'll just record it naturally after this, once I stop the stream. But all in all, I'm still going to keep it open, though, if anyone still wants to join in. Again, it's all caps Zero's Kingdom, if you actually decide to join in. I don't mind the company. It does get lonely around here. Anyway, temporarily, you'll find the full recorded version of this uploaded soon, once I'm done. Again, sorry, the streams are just so bad. I'm still just a greenhorn in terms of YouTube. I still got a lot to learn. But right now, for me, this is all just trial and error. I'm just going to keep experimenting.